Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another AIE in All the Games stream. We are in Lord of the Rings Online tonight. We're going to be doing a few different things. We're going to be touring the Kin House. We're going to be showing off the music system, but my old dwarf here has no skills and no combat abilities, so we're going to at least talk about that. But I wanted to get Lord of the Rings on the stream before long so we can do a little bit of an introduction, especially before our Summer of Love events, because we're going to have stuff going on in Lord of the Rings Online. And then in a few weeks, maybe after Lord of the Rings, or after Summer of Love, then we'll try to get Lord of the Rings on the AIE podcast and do a bunch of stuff in game. Then some more real play and some combat and things like that. If anyone has any questions, of course, AIE-guild.org is our guild website, and there you can get on Discord, and you can check out what we're doing in Lord of the Rings, and you can talk to us in there and ask for an invite to the kinship and all that kind of good stuff. And with that, we got a bunch of people in Discord here: Abavan, Appelis, Corley, Ducks, Mal, and Smoke. Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hey man.
Good.
There's shouting going on. Who's shouting and what for? I'm gonna tweet this out too, so people know that we're got it started up. Yep, and my bandwidth is looking reasonable at this point because I shut off my Amazon Drive backup that was going on, backing up all the things. All right, so yeah, here's my dwarf, as I said. So I am gonna need it. Let's do a kin house walkthrough and that kind of stuff first, but then I am gonna need help figuring out how to set up the new talents on my dwarf. So all this stuff outside is all decorations, right? The stage is ours. What is this banner? Banner of Many Worlds.
That was from the server consolidation a few years back.
Oh, cool. A banner to commemorate the 2015 World Consolidation event.
Yeah, I was originally on Beraldo with my dwarf. Now that one's on Arkenstone.
Is there a no swimming in the fountain rule at our kin house that I'm violating?
So you're part of the kinship.
Well, I'm gonna have to empty the water and wash everything and refill with the clean water now.
Now this I do remember, this stage, and we'll come back out here in a little bit because we've done shows from here. And I tried to, I checked in with Pell. He won't be in tonight, but I know he's got all his music stuff set up, and we'll get to that later in the stream. All right, so what else should I be looking at out here? Is this windmill a thing? A deco?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Anniversary event.
Can you go in there?
No.
This object does nothing. Fine. Dig site. Decoration, small yard, dig site from the buried treasure event. Cool. Cranklux hammer. A giant smithing hammer on a rock. Oh, yeah. All right, should we go inside? Does that mailbox actually work? Oh, yeah, it does.
Yep.
I have a mail from Bingo Boffin. Request for assistance.
Yeah, typical lazy hobbit.
Is that an event thing? Is that for the summer event?
Online event, you can get housing items for it, all kinds of stuff.
Interesting. Cool. Who decorated the house?
Probably ducks.
Myself, Abo.
Nice.
And remember, if you see anything in the treasure chest here, it is available to anyone in the kinship.
Where's that treasure chest?
Right here, side room. off the main entrance.
Nice. So this is like
All I ask is that
guild
and if you
bank
have
type of thing.
questions that you return.
Nice. Wow. Is it it's a lot of slots? Cool. Food, armor, weapons, recipes, crafting, housing. Oh, cool. I don't know if I ever had a house of my own. Fire pit. Are any of these decos utility besides the chest? Like, do you think, is there like crafting benches and stuff?
There are crafting systems that you can have for your property. I don't know if I have one here. I know I have one at my place for blacksmithing.
Cool. Now I forgot the housing system in LotRO. This is, you need to the houses are fixed, right? You don't get a plot of land and put a house on it. You find a house that you want in the neighborhood and you buy it. Is that how it works?
Yeah. You can buy a basic, a deluxe, or a kinship house. And then there's also the Cape of Belfalis to the south, where you can pay for it with mithril coins instead of in-game gold.
Hmm.
To allow for more customization, more mount points.
Cool.
What are the benefits of subscribing?
You get an allowance of what are they called now?
Turbine points.
So-called turbine
LotRO
points.
points. No, it's LotRO points now.
LotRO points. Okay. Well, you get a series of like essentially allowance every month to spend on things. I'm pretty sure you get less restrictions than what a free player would get.
Areas, instead of having to buy quest packs, you can just freely quest. You'll also get gifts like grinding, like reputation boosts, things like that.
I have some apparently.
You eventually get to the point where you just start.
LotRO points. I have 5,700.
Oh yeah.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, I remember.
Quite a few stuff.
Oh God. Then so I've been a lifetime subscriber since day one, like from launch. So so that one it was a subscription game when it first came out, and then it went free to play.
Mm-hmm.
So I know recently I think I had 50,000 some points, maybe even more.
Nice.
I ended up buying all the expansions for LotRO points. I still have over 20K.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things. You can buy almost everything with those points.
Oh, look, I got a bunch of mounts I could buy. I have a pony. What do I have? I have a wintry Yule pony. Apparently,
you need to buy out the store. I'm just saying.
Apparently, I'm wearing snowy winter outfit, and I have a wintry Yule pony, and my portrait is a winter Yule portrait. So apparently, I did the winter Yule event at some point, and that was like a year ago or a year and a half. And I liked the stuff, I guess. Well, I'm sort of low level, so my regular gear, I don't have much cosmetic gear, so this actually looks pretty good on my dwarf compared to what I would be wearing. How do I go back to my equipment outfit?
And then go to the tab for cosmetic outfits, and then you can cycle through them.
Because it's a tab at the top.
Yeah, so I'm on it. What is this? Oh, this was my I think this is for our band, our, our mariachi outfits or whatever. And this is what I would look like if I actually wore the armor that I have, which I don't even know what that
one,
is.
Yeah, is the one for the band. Look, I've got the same thing in green.
Oh yeah! Wow, look at you. I need a green one. Why do I have the white one?
I don't know.
This is not a great look. It's okay.
Yeah.
I like my wintry look. All right. So I did want to well just for a couple minutes I want to do the music system. I definitely want to get that in cuz that is definitely an AIE thing. We've done concerts. I remember one time, what did we do? There was like 4 or 5 of us. We did multi-part music.
Mm-hmm.
And we did it in town in Bree, maybe.
Yes, in Bree.
Yeah,
in
they're
front of
concert
the
in
inn.
Bree right now.
So there was an RP event going on. We went over to one of the side stages and just hung out and jammed on our jammed with our band, and we got scouted by one of the RP groups who wanted to like sign us up to come play in their concert the next week that they were doing it. All right, so do I have the thing loaded? Plugins, load, songbook, BB. I have a new version of the songbook plugin.
Okay. Yeah, maybe send the link so I can reinstall it.
Yeah, I've got links captured. All right, so here's the songbook thing. There we go. I don't know. I just always thought this was one of the coolest parts of the game. The fact that you could load up these song files and multi-part song files, so people could play different instruments and play them together. There's a synchronization system that starts them all at the same time. But you sort of code them up like MIDI files, and I just found it quite fascinating, and we had a lot of fun with it. So I have that. I can play the Hobbit song. I got a big library. It's a bunch of it. I don't even know what it is, but loaded up a whole bunch of stuff at some point. Oops. Okay, I will play a song and you guys will have to guess it. Oh, here's a good one.
Yeah, nobody look at the stream.
It's a delay on the stream a little bit anyway, so. All right.
Shouldn't you be on a cross? Think that.
All right. Let's always look on the bright side of life. All right. How about this? This one takes a little bit of time to get going.
Start.
Well, because there's, if a song has an intro.
It's that movie, the third quarter. No, it's not Return of the Jedi. Something with a stone or something like that.
Anybody?
Isn't that Rocky? Is it
Yeah.
Rocky?
Sounds like
Eye of the Tiger. Yeah.
It's Eye of the Tiger.
I have those movies on VHS. I don't have a VHS player anymore, but I
Oh,
still
that's
have the.
hilarious. Yeah, I think I've got some old VHS. All right, this is a little more rock.
I know it, but I don't remember the title.
It's Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right, one more.
Yeah.
Painted Black.
I have a lot of music. Some of it doesn't come out too well.
Yeah, true.
Oh, like I wasn't even looking at the audience. Thank you, thank you. All right. Can I bow here? There you go. Nice. All right. Enough of the music system. I'll play some more music at the end. Just to go out. All right, so ducks, I need help. I'm a rune keeper. Why am I on fire?
Dragon.
I am a rune keeper. And where's my skills? I just had them open before. My traits.
Click on the Gandalf portrait left to the attack panel. The sword hilt.
Yeah, the traits. So the new trait system is 3 trees, basically, right? Seems like they simplified it from back when I was playing, which seems pretty
Yeah,
nice.
From what I remember, usually you go red if you want the simple DPS route. I might be wrong, but I think that's true.
For the
Yes.
rune keeper? Or for all builds? Is that true for all builds?
That's what I think. At least the ones I've played. It's the red line's the simple, straightforward damage build.
Yes, your red line typically is your DPS build for the most part on all the classes.
Okay. Now I noticed that this red line here is, and I think it's recommended for the Runekeeper right now. Unfortunately, it's all fire for the most part. And I liked lightning when I had lightning, not for any particular reasons, mostly cosmetic, because then I was playing another character in another game that shot lightning out my hands, which I do in Star Wars, and I do in what was the other game we were just saying that we were doing that in ESO.
You can do it if you're an elemental shaman in WoW too.
Yeah, elemental shaman in WoW. What about Final Fantasy? Is there a lightning class in Final Fantasy?
Like mages have a lightning skill.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
1, 2,
which is
3.
my main class in Final Fantasy.
It's not your main DPS. You're more, fire and fury.
Yeah, yeah.
Or icy because you ran out of juice.
Right. Fire, ice. You switch back and
You
forth.
can do it on an elementalist in Guild Wars 2 also.
So, I have affinity for characters that shoot fire.
Lightning.
Now, is there a site where you go for like standard builds that you guys like? Anybody? Is there,
It just looks cool, usually.
is there an Icy Veins for Lord of the Rings or something like that?
Other sites are Daddy's, DADI, Daddy's LotRO, and he'll do some theory crafting. The forums themselves are pretty good, and there's a talent calculator at higher level that's actually out of Russia, figuring how skills synergize together.
Cool. Here, I see this Daddy's LotRO guides. Instance guides, raid guides, class guides.
All kinds of great stuff. Maps of some of the instances, and he gets them there pretty quickly.
So, Dux, what's your favorite class right now?
Since beta, so I've always stuck with it. But I've got
What
pretty
was
much
that?
every.
You cut out there for a second. What class?
He
This
said
is my
captain.
main. I'm a captain.
Captain. Okay. Sorry.
It's primarily a support role, and I can do damage if I need to. I can spec and tank to the guardians and the wardens.
Now, I was looking through some of the latest news and updates and was thinking of, just because I'm out of practice and wanted it to sort of start over anyway, of thinking of doing a Warden. Warden also seemed to be recommended for soloing lately.
I was just gonna say that wardens are the best at soloing.
Yeah.
As long as you can remember your combos,
Yeah.
you stick with your combos, you're effectively unstoppable.
That seemed to be the challenge with Warden, is it seemed to be one of the more complicated ones from a combo
Yeah,
perspective.
it is very difficult. Yeah.
Of the Gambit
Yes,
system.
because with the Gambit system, you pretty much have to play it regularly to really learn it.
Okay. I imagine I very quickly would have a spreadsheet. Who's this guy over here?
They already have
Protector.
spreadsheets printed out that you can download that give all the way up through the 5 gambit.
I remember when
Kinda figure
when I played Warden, I got a plugin that you could actually pre-populate and it'll tell you what you what you need to press to do the right gambit, or it will tell you what available gambits you have based on what you already hit.
An add-on, a plugin, you said? Yeah.
Yes.
I think I saw a reference to that too. That sounds like it would be really, really useful for Warden. Who's this? What is this protector?
He's
if you're a captain.
The landscape
Sure.
soldier.
he's mine.
Oh,
He's
really?
a protector. I think I got him through for skirmishes.
I didn't look closely. Because if you're a captain, you can call a banner holder.
Mm-hmm.
And I just assumed that's what it was.
Anything through the skirmish system. You can have a healer, you can have archer, you can even have a tank. It doesn't matter. You specify that and build it as part of your skirmish build. Healer.
Oh, that's some fancy armor there.
Sorry, I'm not
Rift
sure.
of Nurzgarshu.
Level 115, eh?
You're gonna be 120 with the next one. When's that coming out? I forget.
This fall, I think.
It is 120, right?
That's been the rumor.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
And so where are things at in terms of the story and the
Well, we just did
expansions?
Mordor, and I think we're headed to Shelob's lair. Is gonna be the next step.
Currently, you can go to Erebor, Las Galasen, which is an elven kingdom in Mirkwood. You can go to Thronduil's home under the mountain. It's not Menegroth. Then you can go to Lake Town.
Really? Any dragons?
The skeleton's out in the water.
Really? Cool.
Skeleton.
So what's the trajectory for LotRO? I mean, are they planning on ending it at the end of the story?
Their contract, from everything I've heard, and they're starting to fill in areas that they kind of skipped before. And they now have the right that they can do some of the material from The Hobbit. So they put in Erebor, Lake Town. Previously, they didn't touch that. They went all the way through to Mordor and then stopped. And then they started kind of filling in some Hobbit stuff.
Got it. So
For Mordor, they had an instance that you basically jumped to Erebor, but you couldn't actually get there by land.
okay. So the Mordor expansion I did not play. How much of the Mordor, the end of Return of the King, did that cover?
Well, the actual game itself goes into Minas Tirith, and then you fight in the Plenner. Massive set of instances, and like skirmish areas. Once that's done, then you actually press into Ithilien to the north, picking flowers the entire way. Black Gate. And at the Black Gate, then we went into Mordor itself. Mordor is a multi-zone area. It's huge.
Can I see it on the map?
Mordor, they've only covered like a third of Mordor so far.
Wow. Minas Tirith after battle.
Yeah, you can do before and after battle, and it'll change all the graphics, make vendors available, everything.
Mordor. Barad-dûr, Mount Doom. Can you go to Mount Doom? Not yet.
Base of it.
Mount Doom.
You probably have enough LotRO points to be able to buy the expansion. It was just on sale. I don't know if it still is.
It is until this evening or tonight.
Oh, it ends
Oh.
tonight. Okay.
Till tonight? Maybe I should look at that. So LotRO store.
I don't know if it's in the store or the website. I think it's the website only.
It's LotRO Market.
You can buy it in game. You can go to the expansions page in the store.
Yeah. I was just saying the sale thing is a website thing, not a in-game.
In game, it's $24.95 in points.
Yeah, if you already got the points, you might as well just do that.
Expansion Mordor. I see it. Do they re-up the lifetime subscription ever? Do they open that back up again?
No.
Because didn't Star Trek do that? Didn't they make it?
Star Trek always has the lifetime. But it goes on sale twice a year.
I'm surprised LotRO never brought it back.
Yeah, I would have bought it, but I think I started playing after it was gone. I'm not sure though.
Oh, hey, it's night.
That's kind of annoying. I was doing some questing earlier and it got dark and I couldn't see anything.
I forgot about that. How long does night last?
Doesn't seem to last long. But
Not too long.
not as long as,
So
not as long as you
23
think.
in 23 minutes it'll be midnight.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
pretty long.
There's a clock. There's a clock on
yeah, on your
the mini map.
app, if you go to the moon icon at the 11 o'clock position, that will show.
I forgot my horse could walk sideways. I always thought the horse animations in here were a little bit funny.
Yeah, the horse combat's also weird.
A little bit better.
They actually, yeah, it seems to have been updated. Did they update the animations?
Horses now. There are war horses and then there's regular, travel horses.
Yeah.
Or travel creatures. And the war horses have a different mechanic, so you can actually speed up, slow down, and then depending on how you trait them, you can get a little bit better performance for that kind of thing. And then if it's a light horse, it goes faster. Heavy horse doesn't.
Got
Medium
it.
and heavy war horses.
And then that's another thing I haven't done is the horse expansion. Which one's that? Rittermark.
Riders of Rohan.
Riders of Rohan.
Riders of Rohan.
How is
They're on sale several times a year. It's not on sale at the moment.
so with each of these? So say I bought Mordor or Riders of Rohan or whatever. Don't I have to be a high enough level to be able to quest there? It's not like level synced across levels currently, is it?
No, it's gated. You'd have to get to that level to go through the area.
Got it. All right. So I'd have to
The only one you don't is Helm's Deep. You don't have to, but for the epic battles and all that stuff, you can start that at level 10 if you wanted. I don't recommend it, but you can.
I posted a link in Discord that shows which level for which expansion.
Cool. All right, so if I'm gonna stick with my Rune Keeper, then I'll do these classes, set up these classes, or set up the skills, my spec, get him going. But I don't know, I might switch to the Warden, although I like my Dwarf. He was pretty cool. My Warden's a human, so I might switch to that though.
Yeah, Warden is a lot of fun. Me and Duck did some Ravage. He was on his Warden and I was on my Hunter, and good times.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were pretty much unstoppable. It was 90 something levels.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody was brand new to Lord of the Rings, jumping in, what would you recommend that they do to kick things off, and what's the best way to sort of get into the game?
The guild, well, first contact us on Discord so we can get you in. Immediately go check the kin house to see if there's any gear in there. If there's nothing useful for you, mention what you are and how fast you may be leveling, because we could always craft some gear pretty easily. I outfitted a bunch of people, maybe 10, 12 people years ago, and we just made them full sets of gear because I can craft all the armor types, and he was doing, I think, weapons.
Yeah.
And people, when they just showed up, at that point, once you've got some really good armor, really good weapons, it'll last you quite a while because the gear you're getting from quests is good as, say, a crafted masterpiece. Something where you actually get to name it once you craft it.
Yeah. Okay.
And the weapons will last you all the way up to Mordor when you get your first, your third age weapon. Once you get third age weapons, then being a weaponsmith kind of falls off its usefulness, but you can still make secondary weapons. But the age weapons,
I just remembered something. In addition to expansions, there's also quest packs.
You're cutting out there a little bit, Dux, when you talk. Not sure what's up there.
Like if you look at the expansion list, Helm's Deep goes to 95 and Mordor starts at 105. So between 95 and 105, you have the quest packs.
Yeah, okay. I remember that. I remember that a bit. Well, hey, what else should we show people? Do a tour here. Is there someplace we should go? Should we go into town? Did you say there was an RP thing going on tonight?
in music in Bree when we started, up by the Prancing Pony.
Should we go there? Or is there something we should go shoot? Go hunt?
Oh, we could kill pretty much anything.
Yep.
All right. Although, what do I have here? I have 2 abilities on my bar.
Are we going to Bree? I have the port.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to Bree. That's actually some pretty interesting stuff if they're...
Yeah, if we group up, I have the port today.
Okay. You invite us and you port us all? Is that how that works?
Yeah, move groups of people.
Nice.
Joy of being a hunter.
I vaguely remember that. I don't think I have a hunter, though.
I always equated hunters to like mages in other games, like mages in Warcraft.
Yeah.
Port around, range DPS, does the most boom boom. But since there's only 5 wizards in Lord of the Rings-esque world, really can't be a wizard.
Yeah.
Runekeeper and Lore Master are kind of close.
No,
Yeah.
they use lore, not magic. Eh?
Yeah, they seem to... All of those seem to skirt the edge. Oh, wait, what do I have over here? I forgot about this. Free Silver Hobbit present available.
Yeah,
Click.
you get those every single day.
Don't mind if
That's
I
what
do. Open Silver.
Yeah. And you can have
See what it
armor,
says?
gifts, money. Things.
Small pile of silver scraps.
Oh,
You can
silver.
you can sometimes get gold, but
Nice.
sometimes you can get copper too, which isn't so great. But anything helps. It's it's a free thing every day for as long as I've been playing, as far as I can remember.
Nice. Worth 800 silver. Yeah, I seem to remember that. Is Corley Corley was AFK.
I think
a
Corley's
sec.
AFK.
Yeah, he typed BRB in chat a while ago.
Well, he can catch up to us.
Yeah.
Once we get to Bree.
I mean, I can port back and port him back. You want me to go ahead and port us now, and
Yeah.
I'll come back for Corley?
Yep. Port away.
And he drops the key and looks for them on the floor.
Preparing to make a swift journey. Would you like to join him? Yes, I would. Don't mind if I do. So there's still a lot of RP in Lord of the Rings, like there always used to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you view names and you press N for names, you'll see anybody labeled in white is in RP mode.
Huh. RP mode. I didn't. How does that work?
You /RP, and then basically people know to interact with you in that way.
Got it.
Like this guy just passing us on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like that forge over there.
The forge is RPing.
Yep.
This dog. No, the dog's not. He's purple. Dog walking around. Yeah, look at this here. Got a whole thing going on.
Lonely Mountain.
Stairway to Heaven. Oh, look, they got a whole band going on. Matching outfits and everything. Bunch of little hobbits. Couple dancers over there. Les Beaux Chapeaux. Lonely Mountain. Yeah, we hung out over on that stage over there. This is where we did our concert.
Yep.
Okay. And that's just like a scheduled thing, isn't it?
Probably. They do. I know those two girls do a lot of stuff like that.
Yesterday, there's a lot of advertising on Twitter for stuff. Yesterday was a big band concert in the evening. I don't remember what it was called, but it might have been Summerfest.
Wasn't it Weatherstock?
Your Weatherstock was today.
So what's while I play some music here for us, what's up with Summer of Love in LotRO? Isn't there 1 or 2 events scheduled?
There are 3 events scheduled.
3. And what are those?
Scheduled is there is a walk from the Boar Fountain there in Bree. And we are walking to the last homely house in Rivendell. That will start at 7 o'clock. It's about a 2-hour walk. And this way will give people about 30 minutes or so, 15, 30 minutes to get to the game that they want for Remembrance Day.
Got it. So that's the August 2nd thing. I see it here on the website. Nice. So that's the first one.
And then on Saturday from 8 to 10, just be jumping in and running skirmishes. Whatever we can, whatever we have available, will be is what we'll do. Just a bunch of running around, having fun, doing skirmishes and stuff like that.
Cool.
And then on Sunday afternoon, I'm forgetting the times. I have it on my phone to remind me. But we are going to do Bjorn to have fun. Roll up a Bjorning. If you have it available, run up a Bjorning. It's like a 5 minutes to get on the intro, and then we'll just run around and recap it as Bjornings.
Got it.
What do you have to be a Bjorning? I have it, but I don't remember what specifically you had to buy. Was it part of the expansion or separate?
I know you can get it as part of the Moria expansion, or you can buy it individually as a class.
Yeah, I have a Bjorning on I forget which server.
I'm so amused by the music system still. Cool. All right. Well, we don't need to go on too much. I obviously can't do too much tonight, not having any skills or being able to kill anything. What for the skirmish night in LotRO? Which night is that? I gotta make sure that's not on.
It'll be on Saturday night from 8 to 10 Central Time, the only real time that exists.
8 to 10 Central, and then at 11 Central is STO and Ryza on that Saturday too.
You almost done with your ship?
Yeah, how many is it? 1,000
Yeah, it's
to get the
1,000.
ships? Yeah, I'm at like
I think
780 or 750 or something.
I think I'm at 800.
Yeah, I was over 700 today and hit it one more time.
Well, the increments are 720 and 760
Yeah, so
and 800.
must be 760 because I don't think I hit 800 yet because yeah, it's 40 at a time, right? And it's okay. So if I'm at 760, then I'm still okay. I'm just pushing it though, right? I got to do every day.
It's 5 or 6 more days. It should be fine. I think it goes on. There's usually enough time to miss a couple days. But yeah, you got to keep up on it.
I didn't start it right away, but yeah, I think I've got enough time to finish it.
There's usually a decent buffer. And if for some reason, if you did miss it, you could just fill it in next year. But then you would be always delayed because then you might miss that year's ship.
Got it. Oh, one other thing I meant to ask a question about was this summer event. What's the deal with the summer event? And should I be doing that here in Lord of the Rings in my spare time, which I don't have?
I don't know anything about it.
Seasonal items from it. Yeah, it's not vital.
Is it fun stuff? Is it like little... So I did the winter event. I vaguely remember that. It was like stuff, you know, it was like sort of like a zone of its own, wasn't it? And you did a bunch of stuff in that little zone.
It has a series of quests you can do. The summer event has a specially designed skirmish, and you can go in that and basically make sure that the picnic goes through.
Okay.
Different things you can get out of it, and then you can save up enough tokens. There's gear.
All right, maybe I'll take it. How long does it go for?
Oh.
What's that? I think you cut out again. I'll look it
I
up.
think it might be over right now.
Oh, it's over? That's not gonna help. All right.
Yeah, usually you do see some kind of pop-up or something if there's an event going on, and I didn't see it today, so...
All right.
Yeah, it concluded on the 17th.
All righty. Well, that's okay.
But there's an encore period scheduled from August 9th until August 20th.
Cool.
And Max, look to your left up and look at the toy that the Melong has.
Oh, nice. Like a kite?
Yeah, the swan. That's pretty cool.
That is
I
pretty
gotta
cool.
find that now.
All right. Well, I'll play us out with a final song. And we gotta get LotRO on the AIE podcast in a few weeks. I know next Sunday is Summer of Love with Cyrene, and then once every 2 weeks after that. So maybe in 3 weeks or 5 weeks, whatever the next slot they have open, we'll have to see what we can line up with Dux and Sart and get something going. And then hopefully by then I'll have had some time to either get this Runekeeper in shape or level up my Warden.
Yeah, and I'll be able to level up some characters on this server.
Cool. All right. I'll play us out with closing time. And I will put this... I will highlight this and put it up on keep it on the Twitch feed for anybody that wants a quick intro to LotRO and some of the basics and look at our kin house and hear what we're doing. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll get a more detailed combat view in a few weeks. And if anyone, as we're playing it out here, if anyone has any questions, certainly AIE-guild.org. You can get on our Discord. You can jump in the LotRO channel, ask any questions there. And Summer of Love next week. 3 events in Lord of the Rings amongst all of our other games, so definitely check that out as well. And thanks to all you guys for jumping in here and helping with the tour, answering some questions. I'm now remembering a lot of what I've forgotten, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, even though I'm sick, I'm not going to miss LotRO night.
Yeah, it is fun. It's a fun game. It's very, I mean, especially if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings.
And I'm very much a fan of the books.
It's very cool that way. All right.
Yeah, which the really cool thing about this game is that you feel like you're just off the page, and no matter what you do, what you're doing, you can see how it affected the Fellowship in the books.
Yeah, it's very accurate to the books, not the movies, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, cool. Cool. All right, switching out to the end screen, and thanks everyone who either is watching this on the stream or watching this in the recording. I will catch all of you later as well. Night, everybody.